Welcome to Character Debates. I am your real deal host, Michael Harrison. Oscar Wilde popularized a quote where he said that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. But funny enough, this is only half the quote. The entire quote is imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Mediocrity can pay to genius. That's right. This quote that people have used to defend imitation was actually meant to take a kick at it. To that point, today, we have a debater who thinks Oscar would be rolling in his grave at this word bastardization. He is the president of the Elvis Presley fan club and thinks that all impersonators are destroying the legacy of their targets, particularly impersonators of his favorite all-time artist, Elvis Presley.
Yes.
To argue that imitation is one of the worst things that you can do to the memory of someone, I am happy to welcome DeMarcus Prim. Hey, DeMarcus, how you doing?
Thank you for this format, because I think it's time that we get this out and and end it all. Thank you.
I agree. Let's find out everything. But first, let's go to your opponent, who comes to us from Las Vegas. He is a full-time Elvis impersonator who vehemently disagrees and is here to fight for his impersonating brethren. I am happy to welcome Steve Harvey.
Ha, ha, ha! Thank you very much. It's me,
Hey, Steve.
Steve Harvey, no relation to the famous comedian, baby. I'm coming over here from Viva Las Vegas.
My gums are bleeding already.
Thank you very much. I take that as a compliment.
All right, bringing in the energy. I love it.
Much like my favorite thing to do when I impersonate Elvis is to impersonate the drugs he was on. So
Yeah.
I'm yak to the gills, baby. Ha ha! Shia!
Okay, good. Wow. He's doing a really good job. I don't know why you hate this.
Thank you very much.
I just want to say that he was a fan of aspirin.
I could use some, baby. My head hurts a lot from my own fucking voice. I forgot how to talk like a regular guy.
Sorry, King.
Okay, now wait a second. Let's go to your judge, because to judge this authentic matchup, we have a guy who's considering if he himself should be an impersonator, and he wants to impersonate his favorite artist, Eminem. I am happy to welcome Kit Kat. How you doing, Kit Kat?
Yo, it's the thing about it is that when you're talking about impressions and all of that and being somebody else, and that's the thing, is that I don't even think of it as an impression. You are or you are not, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like you are or you are not. And so even impression, I feel like, is ephemeral. It's here and then it's gone. And so, I don't believe in that. I believe you just keep going. You live life and you are or you are not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but why are you considering being an impersonator of Eminem? Like, why? What grabs you about being in that game?
I have not been on 8 Mile, but I have driven 8 miles. And so I know.
That's right.
I feel like that's, they say walk a mile in a man's shoes. I say, well, drive 8 miles in a car, and
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's right there for you to see. If you don't, then
well, what about your mom? Do you get along with your mom?
Look, my mom, the thing about her is,
Mom spaghetti, baby.
honestly, she's
There's vomit on a sweater already. Mom spaghetti, baby.
This guy right here, I can tell he knows, right?
Yeah.
And to be honest, my mom's a very sweet woman. But I know that there's an underlying thing there that lets me know, you know what? She could have breastfed me a little longer, right? A little longer. And so I know.
So that's how you could connect to Eminem
Whip
again.
out them titties, baby.
All right.
Suck on them.
Well, let's find out if you should further that career goal and be an Elvis or an Eminem impersonator.
Thank you.
But we're going to start. We're going to go to our opening statements, and I guess let's start off with. Let's start with DeMarcus. DeMarcus, tell me your opening statement on why you think that imitation is not the sincerest form of flattery.
I think that when you try to imitate, what you're doing is trying to find pieces of the real person. You're not really getting the person fully. And then when you impersonate, you're taking pieces of that king. He's the king of rock and roll. He is the one and only, and you should leave it at that. Because I'm going to tell you something I find very interesting. Have you ever seen any Jesus impersonators?
That's a good point.
I definitely have. Have you walked down Hollywood Boulevard, baby? There's
Really?
a lot of them in Hollywood Boulevard. Yes, he's called He's called the West Hollywood Jesus. He hangs outside the Comedy Store. And I know that because I used to walk around Hollywood Boulevard, but now I went to the big leagues in Vegas, baby. Yeah.
That person you're talking about, his name is Jesus.
Yeah,
wow.
yes, of course.
That's a different
Just a
person.
Mexican guy. All right.
Exactly.
Just a homeless Mexican guy. Elvis is racist again.
He wears a robe.
So you're against people. You're saying diluting. Is that the
Diluting and just getting pieces of the soul.
Got you.
You know, the king. You know, he was an amazing entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
He was an incredible father.
Yeah, that's right.
He was an incredible chef.
Really?
Yes. In fact, I don't know if you know this though, but he became a black belt in 1 month.
Oh yeah. Okay.
See?
Yes.
Yeah, and so not anyone can do that.
Fair.
But the king, he can do those things. You see, and he can sing, and he
can make a mean peanut butter and banana grilled sandwich, right?
There you go. That was his favorite right there.
That's what a chef.
That's right. That's right. And,
Let him cook.
and this was for the kids. His hips didn't lie.
Oh yeah. Well, and
Thank
that's
you.
Unlike Shakira, baby.
that's a pretty
And
good.
what featuring Wyclef Jean.
It's a pretty good opening statement. It seems to
Thank
have
you.
gotten your opponent all razzled up over
Razzled.
there. So let's find out what his opening statement on why imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
I'll tell you something. I appreciate you bringing up my karate skills.
Okay.
I say, Taekwondo don't make fun of me for being an impersonator. There's something about the king, baby. We all know about the king.
Yep.
What do kings have? They have descendants. They have princes who become the king.
Okay.
We have who's the number one king? Burger King. There's a lot of, and I'm a franchise,
Have
baby.
it
I'm
your
a
own way.
franchise. I'm
Have it
out
your own
there.
way. Yo.
I'm on the other end of the country, baby. I'm slinging whoppers. Ha, ha. Black belt, baby. I haven't taken a class, but I have the belt. So,
Okay.
try don't even cross Elvis even once, and you're gonna get a sucker punch in the face, baby. And if you don't like impressions, I think your mind is caught in a trap, and you gotta walk out.
Oh, funny, hilarious. Okay.
I see where he was going with that segue there.
Yeah. I saw
Don't be
DeMarcus.
suspicious of my mind.
I saw
baby.
DeMarcus cringe several times while you were
Yes.
Was he
discussing
cringing
that.
or was he overcome with emotion by seeing the king up close and personal?
All right, let's get right to it because here's something that I believe our judge and our listeners don't know. But this isn't the first time DeMarcus has met Steve.
Right.
DeMarcus, for your birthday party, a friend of yours hired Steve to make a surprise appearance as Elvis as a gift.
Yes.
Knowing that you love the artist. Mm-hmm. He showed up, started singing a little bit of what is it? Oh, Hound Dog. That's it. He started
Yes.
singing a little bit of a Hound Dog.
Yes.
And upon sight of Steve, you headbutted him.
Yes.
And threw him through the window of your house before your friends were able to restrain you while Steve escaped.
Yes.
That is a hell of a reaction. Don't you think you might have overdone it?
No, I still allege it. And,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
no, I have to make a point, and how else do you make a point by, going head to head? And so, it was one of those things where the tone, the inflection of Hound Dog, it sounded more like a hot dog. So, it just hurt my feelings to feel that, if you can resurrect the actual king, that would have been great. But, when Steve came in, we made eye contact. And I just tried to say to him, "That's enough, have a sandwich." But he kept going, and it just took me, and I just got overwhelmed with emotion.
Yeah, but violence, right?
That's not violence. That was
What was even violence? He escaped, but you still called the cops.
Yes.
And
I think
they didn't really take you seriously.
I
but-
think it's illegal.
Okay.
to impersonate or try to hone the essence of the king.
All right. What's the okay? What would be the punishment you would give somebody?
Death!
Okay, death.
I think
End it all.
5 years in the jailhouse rock, baby. What Diane said to the jailhouse rock.
No, I just can't understand why people want to do this such a thing of taking the king and putting his name in vain. I just can't understand that.
That's interesting. Okay, let me, if you don't mind, Steve, can you do a 30-second sample of you singing Hound Dog so I can have some context here?
Wait, can I leave the room?
No, I want to see it. I need
we
to
go.
understand your perspective.
All right, 1 second. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second now. Come on, Steve. You can fucking do it. You can do it. You can do it. Channel the king. All right, here we go. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Right all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. crying all the time. I had a little of that sandwich and it wasn't very good. Hot dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was headbutting the mic.
Hot dog is actually part
So
of
let me get this straight. You don't know the words. To
I
Hound
know
Dog.
the words. You just brought me back to the post-traumatic stress disorder, baby. I flashback like I did when I went to Korea in 1955.
All right. Well, if you don't know the words completely to an Elvis
I
song,
know. Let go. Oh, I'm on the battle and you ain't no friend of mine.
See what I'm saying?
okay,
I
yeah.
am trying.
I could get it.
Hound dog, baby.
I think I could see a little.
You wanted to headbutt him. Didn't you want to headbutt him too?
No.
Yes, you did.
I didn't mind it.
At least
but-
call 911.
Okay, no.
Or how about 911?
I just saw Roadhouse, baby. I'll fucking square up, baby.
No. Okay, wait.
I feel the
Steve,
music, the moment. Yo,
Steve,
that's great.
Let's try to get some perspective on your side, maybe. Why? Just tell me how you became an Elvis impersonator. What's your backstory? Why do you enjoy doing this so much? And also, let me know one of the greatest experiences you've ever had being Elvis.
Oh, let me tell you about it.
Okay.
I was born in a
Yes.
I was born in a barn. I was born in a barn down there in somewhere in the South, parts unknown, one could say.
Really?
A bit. Tom Hanks, the guy that looked just
Wow,
like Tom Hanks,
vague.
came up to me one day and he said, "I would love for you to be a big star."
Yeah.
And he took
he
me
a
to
Nazi?
Vegas, baby. I thought so too, baby, but it turns out he was just a big fat talent agent. And he saw that I had something for the king. You know, I worked up my way through the impression.
So wait. There's a talent executive for impersonators?
Absolutely, baby.
I have never heard of
You
this.
start out in the little leagues. You know, you do impressions.
Really?
There's a.
You get scouted. There's someone
You
who'll look
do.
at you like, yeah, that guy could probably do a range.
Well, you got to work on it. You got to hone the craft. You start out doing that. Everyone can do it. Anchorman impressions,
Okay,
Borat
funny,
impressions,
funny.
walking impressions.
Okay.
But then only a few people can tackle the king.
Oh wow! And he saw that talent in you that you could not. That he said you could not be yourself, but you could probably do someone else.
He knew it, baby. He said you have no actual talent and seem to have a very marginal talent in impressions. But goddamn it, you own a costume, and that's all I need.
And I just want to say that he came in with that with the cape.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, with all the glitter, and
wow.
that really hurt my soul.
all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
He
Wait a minute.
I just want to say
Hey
that.
now, you're an all-star. Get the game on, go play.
Smash Mouth.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the king, baby.
Okay.
Hey now.
Just as a side.
Somebody once told me that Elvis was the coolest.
We're not okay. Steve, we're gonna have to electrocute you if you don't let us
I know
get
my
a
performance
conversation
is
in.
electric, baby.
Right, okay, wait. Now, obviously, as we could tell, Steve here gets real method, and I'm happy he self-acknowledged that.
Oh, baby.
What is it? Your family has told me that you've stayed in character for long amounts of time.
Yeah, baby.
They've even tried to start an intervention for you because they're
Oh.
scared how this is going to affect your, Steve Harvey's, mental health. So, out of curiosity, why can't you embrace the real you?
Because, baby, I talk like an Elvis, think like a king.
Okay, but why do you need to act like a guy who's so much better than you? Don't you want to be yourself?
Wow, because myself isn't that good, baby. No, because who can compare to the king? If you're going to be somebody, why not be the greatest man who ever lived?
There we agree.
Okay.
Be the best, bro. That's
He
great.
is the best. He is the best.
You suck, then be somebody else. I get it,
My
bro.
name is Elvis.
Okay. Let's hear a little bit from Steve's side here. Steve, you're the president of the Elvis Fan Club, and you consider yourself the biggest fan in the history of Elvis.
Steve or DeMarcus?
Sorry, fuck. All right, DeMarcus. My
Yes.
bad. I screwed that up. DeMarcus, you're
Yes.
the president of the Elvis Fan Club and consider yourself the biggest fan in the history of Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
How does his music make you feel, and why do you love him so much?
Oh, he comes from the soul. I like how he lifted other people's music and made it better.
Okay, really? So like an imitator?
No,
Really?
no. Let's not an imitator, a refiner.
Okay. Wow.
He stole Hound Dog, but the great thing about that, he took it and said, "I can make it better."
Yeah. Okay.
And he did such a thing. And also, gospel music. He went into a few churches and he saw the essence of gospel music, and he said, "I can make it better." And he took that and incorporated his hips, and boom, a legend's born.
Oh, really? So you just add hips to something and it's brand new?
Depends on the hips and how you move them.
Yeah,
His hips,
okay.
His hips were so lethal when he did the Ed Sullivan Show, they only could shoot him from the chest up. Did
I
you know
know.
that?
I
Yeah,
did.
because his hips were that lethal.
Well, how about this? Here's a fun fact.
Yes.
One night in the late 1950s, the real Elvis Presley entered an Elvis Presley impersonator contest.
1958, June 11th.
That's right. At Lil Thompson's Steakhouse in Tennessee.
Yes.
He sang "Love Me Tender" to the audience, and he came in third place.
And he lost. That's right.
So doesn't this mean the impersonators are more flattering then? They are doing so well that they're better than the real Elvis. Elvis wasn't even the best Elvis.
The winner was the cousin of the judge.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Really? So it's all rigged, hey?
It was very rigged. It was
Yeah,
very
you didn't
rigged.
agree with
Yes.
that?
No, I
Oh,
did not
my
agree
God.
with that. And the
What do I say? He came in third.
the second place.
Yeah.
Was the guy who did his lawn.
Oh, funny. Okay,
So and then the real competition started at third.
funny.
Yes,
Fuck.
and so there you go. Yeah, a lot of people know this. I know the history of the king.
Elvis got ripped.
Yep. Yes.
Okay, so then just so I totally understand, what do you think would be the sincerest form of flattery?
This acknowledging the talent.
Yeah?
And saying you are good. Here's some more money.
Okay.
You know, and
I mean, he's dead.
yeah. Well, why not donate to the fan club?
Oh, okay.
There we go.
So it's giving
Problem
money
solved.
to you.
There we
that
go.
would be the sincerest form of flattery?
Yes, and the king would probably say to me, do what you will or do what you want to with this money because your love for me. So if you'd like to donate anything, we do have a GoFundMe page. And,
Wow.
The EPFC. And we'll take it from there.
I was expecting. I didn't know that you were a profiteer, a capitalist. I had a vibe that Steve over there is, right, Steve?
Oh, baby, look here. There's the thing about me.
Yeah.
I love money, baby.
Yeah, and you do all right as an Elvis impersonator, right?
Absolutely, baby. But I spent it almost immediately on the ponies at the fucking Golden Nugget, baby. It's the greatest place I've ever been, baby. I say, come on, baby. Come on.
Okay, wait.
Do it for the king. I need insulin this month. Do it for the king. I don't. And sometimes I'm hot. Sometimes I'll hit it big there, baby.
Wait a minute. Let me go to the judge for a quick sec. Kit Kat, if you were an Eminem impersonator, are you looking to profit off it? Would you think that's one of your goals?
Bro, the thing about it is that even if you don't profit monetarily,
Yeah.
you're going to profit spiritually. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you get to live a different existence on a different plane, an astral plane, if you know what I mean. Like this bro here, he smells bad.
What
He's
the hell?
he's ugly. He's
What the
overweight.
What the fuck?
He's got a bad body.
hell
Yo,
is that?
and we all see it, and we know. But when he puts on that jumpsuit and he eats the banana and peanut butter sandwich, then nobody cares anymore. Now he's profiting off of that in his heart. You
Really?
know?
Okay,
Like, I saw
yeah.
his car. You know, he didn't got money. I get it. Bro, he spent it all at the Golden Nugget. He lost it all. I get it, bro. But still,
I lost 5 pounds.
and you got some more to go.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest.
Start
I gotta be
somewhere,
honest,
baby.
bro.
Actually, Kit Kat, if I may, because in Las Vegas, it's quite popular to get married by an Elvis impersonator.
Oh, I hate that.
I know, right? Well,
This-
guess what?
Blasphemous.
I'll now pronounce you king and queen.
Steve has taken this to another level. Steve, I notice you also take part in other activities as Elvis that you have profited off of.
Yeah.
I'm going to start listing a few choice ones. Can you please explain why the following flatter Elvis's memory?
Yeah.
First one, Elvis skydiving, where you skydive with a fan while you're in an Elvis costume.
Because we're all waiting for Elvis to come back down from heaven, baby.
Really?
It is the closest he'll come an angel someday. I'm hoping that he'll see me up there in heaven and he'll say, there, is that me? Is that me? Maybe he'll go down with me. Maybe he'll come back down to earth and show everybody what it's like to shake it and get all shook up.
Wait. When you skydive, do you sing while you're skydiving?
Yeah, I do. I say,
They can't even hear it, though.
I know, I say.
Or is it tandem?
I keep falling down for this plane.
Okay.
See what I mean, bro? He's spiritually connected. Bro.
I'm spiritually
guess.
connected, baby.
He met God through being his messenger.
I'm
You
hoping
know what I
someday
mean?
an angel loses his king and it comes back down.
All right, wait. What about this one? There is Elvis water skiing lessons
Yeah.
where Steve here teaches Elvis impersonators how to water ski.
Yeah.
Water skiing in a full white onesie ensemble with boots seems actually pretty unsafe to
A
me.
onesie?
Yeah, he does
Onesie.
it in them onesies.
Onesie, twosie, threesie,
Yeah,
bluesie.
isn't it a onesie?
Onesie?
Yeah, I call it a onesie. I can't see two
It's a
parts
ju-
to it.
Well, babies wear onesies.
That's what it is to me. I don't give a damn. You'll not change my opinion. Another debate.
All right.
Onesie
Bro, I
or
saw
jump
it.
shoot?
It actually is a
Real
onesie.
yeah, right. Yeah.
It's an actual
You,
onesie.
you can even change his diaper to the bottom.
I would
It's got
call
the
it a
snaps.
jumpsuit
Bro.
personally, but that's
All right,
just
fine.
me.
Water skiing lessons in a full white jumpsuit ensemble with boots.
My agent's name was Onesie.
Yeah.
Onesie Levine, that was his name.
Okay.
Levine?
Yeah, Onesie
He
Levine.
was half Korean.
Now, Steve, this venture of yours
Yeah.
has already resulted in 4 different lawsuits from the families of Elvis impersonators who
Uh-huh.
couldn't properly swim well in their suits and drowned to death.
Yeah, that's true.
Please explain why Elvis water skiing lessons flatters his memory.
Baby, because that's the closest you'll get to being an Elvis show if you were Elvis, because those women were gushing.
Yes.
It was
Jesus.
a fucking wave after wave. It was a tidal wave, baby, every night. They were slipping and sliding off the chairs. It was like being at raging waters, baby.
Okay.
Every single night. They called Elvis, Elvis, Elvis.
Okay.
Couldn't even hear yourself, baby.
Okay.
And let me tell you,
Okay.
when you tell you,
Gushing, hey?
you think it was gushing, baby. It was like a waterfall every night.
All right, that leads to the third one.
And that
about
onesie, you
gushing.
think that onesie's hard to get on? It's just like putting on a condom at the end of the night, baby. That's why Elvis never did it.
Crazy.
They're hard to get on, but it's even harder to get off. And I
Speaking,
falling in love with my fans.
Speaking of gushing and hard, your third one, you released a series of Elvis porns
Yeah, but-
where you have sex with a woman while you are both impersonating Elvis.
Oh, yeah,
It
but-
is one of the creepiest things I've ever seen.
You don't know what it's like, baby.
What?
To fuck yourself. It was okay. The fuck the. I
You're
told
not even
myself.
fucking yourself.
Here's the thing, baby. Every night, when I have sex with a baby boy or girl, baby girl.
God.
Elvis doesn't discriminate, baby. Love is love. But
Freudian.
someday I'll say to myself, this must be so nice for her. If only I knew what it was like to fuck the king. I thought, maybe I can get real close, baby. Maybe I just need her to dress up like the king.
But wait, then you film it and sell it. Where does that come in too?
Because I don't know who these fucking creeps are watching it, baby, but they're selling like hotcakes, baby, because the king does not miss his back shots. Yeah.
Really? So you...
Yeah, you better believe it, baby.
Back shot.
Elvis is the king of porn, too.
Yeah, it is.
It's called Jailhouse Cock, baby. It was number 1 on the fucking lists.
All right. I mean, by the way, I know that we've tapped into also a few of the real Elvis's flaws. Let's just go
I've got
there.
some blue balls
Steve.
without you.
By copying and honoring Elvis, do you think you're possibly being racist by association? The man stole the music and styles from black artists and profited off it.
true.
You're basically secondhand stealing from the African American community. Or do you think there's 2 wrongs make a right, where you think you're doing good by stealing off a guy who stole off of African Americans?
This is interesting.
Here's the thing, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Though I'm not the first king of controversy, I am the worst thing since Elvis Presley to do black music so selfishly and use it to get myself wealthy. Hey, here's a concept that works. 20 million other white rappers emerge, but no matter how many fish in the sea, baby, it'll feel so empty without me.
Wait, this feels like bribing to the judge. Who
Oh,
probably
no, it's all bad. I don't know about that, baby.
Thank
I
you.
don't know. That was just a statement I made.
I was
Just
gonna
a
bring that up.
statement.
I feel like you're
Yes.
really playing to the judge
Oh.
with this one.
Yeah, well, you know what? Your real name's Clarence, baby, and Clarence had real good parents. Clarence parents had real good Clarence. But I know something about you. He is a private school. You better lose yourself, baby, in the music, the moment, the mayhem.
Just answer.
You never let it go, baby.
Wait, just answer if you're
I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you
That's not
other
it.
Slim
That's not
Shadys
it.
are just imitating.
Just answer if
Won't
you're-
the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Are
baby?
you being racist, Steve?
No, I'm not, baby.
Okay. you
Because
said-
I'm imitating a white man. I had no idea about these allegations.
Okay, wow. As a white man who tries to dominate black music, and then you're trying to impersonate
Try?
that, yeah. What do you think? Judge?
Yo, I'm still like 3 steps back with this bro.
Yeah,
over here.
yeah.
Like this brother, like I think he's got Tourette's. Like it just hit me that like this guy is off his meds. Like
Yes.
once he started talking about like having
By the
sex
way,
with
that's-
himself, I'm like, bro, I gotta get out.
Yeah,
Like,
that's common with impersonators, though. They are usually on meds.
Oh, baby.
Okay.
Oh, does anyone have some? I want to
Here's
give
a
Elvis that sweet, sweet candy,
this
baby.
guy's really sweaty, bro.
yeah.
Like,
Well, even Even check this out. So here's a second, even worse flaw of Elvis. He is a well-known pedophile. He married his wife Priscilla when she was 14, and he was 24. So, dude, yet again, why do you keep honoring these type of guys when you can impersonate someone normal like Kid Rock?
First of all, I'm the pedophile, but his name is Kid Rock. Pause, baby.
Hold on, that was a good one. Let's acknowledge that. That was a good one.
Oh, there we
Thank
go.
you, baby. No diddy. No
He threw
diddy.
that one down. He threw that one down.
Yeah,
That was
okay.
good.
Oh, did he?
No diddy, baby. Fuck it. Look at here, from the South, all right? The South didn't have an age of consent till 1994.
Okay.
So it was legal at the time, baby, and if you don't like it, you can bring it up with the fucking King of the South.
Okay, but you're honoring it. Is that, I mean, fine with on an Elvis, but you're honoring a guy who...
That's the one part of Elvis I do not impersonate.
Okay, good.
If any officers of the law are listening, baby, that's the one part I don't impersonate. That I leave to him. I take all the black music, that's fine. But none of the pedophilia. Baby.
He's sweating. He's sweating. This is the first time I've made this guy
Did you finish your
sweat.
homework?
Okay.
Did you get your shots? Do you want to come to America with Elvis?
All right. Well, there we go. Let's go over to Marcus while Elvis over there drives off from that last answer.
Oh my God, I'm so
DeMarcus.
sweaty.
Yeah,
I'm literally
DeMarcus,
sweaty, baby.
sorry.
Yes.
DeMarcus.
By the way, what is on this mic? Because my lip touched it, and now it has like a weird taste.
Yeah.
It's Febreze, baby. They're still doing COVID things for some reason.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Gas Digital, baby. Louis J. Gomez is my biggest fan.
Okay.
Please book me at Skankfest, baby. Vegas, baby.
Yeah, funny. Now, DeMarcus.
Yes.
I want to do the naked roast.
DeMarcus.
Yes.
If you don't like imitators, because you did bring up actually earlier in the debate that he should be resurrected and that's it.
Yes.
So then what's your stance on clones? There's a dentist in Britain who says he has a tooth from Elvis and we would be down to create a clone of him when human cloning technology is ready. Do you think cloning might actually be the sincerest form of flattery?
Cloning. I think let's try cloning.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's
So
try.
bring back, because that's better than imitation. Bring back the freaking guy.
Yeah, I don't. Is that an imitation, or you're actually?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Is that flattering to you or not?
I think it would be flattering. I think it would be. I'd be interesting, if, to say the least.
What
but-
if they cloned 700 of them?
Well, now but you know what? There'll be 700 Elvises. Is that or Elvis I?
Yeah, you seem excited.
Yeah, I should come.
Elvi, baby.
Elvi. Plural,
Okay.
the plural of Elvis.
Really?
But no, I think that's a good idea. Cloning is think about it. It'd be very interesting because you're getting the actual person, and he'll be in different locations, and so it'd be really cool to have an actual Elvis at a 7-Eleven.
Ooh.
And you'd be surprised. Are you the real Elvis? He goes, yes, I am. And he'll show the papers of him being cloned. I am cloned 702 or something like that.
Okay.
I like that idea. What else you got there?
Well, I mean, that was just that question.
Oh.
But I got another one.
All right, go ahead.
My
knock it
next
out.
question then, I like how you answered it and you're like, okay, move forward.
Yes,
I've
exactly.
never had a guy push the host around, but I'm in. This is my vibe.
That's why I'm president.
I guess so.
the
Yeah, you're using that
EPFC.
authority.
That's right.
All right, let's move over to the economy then, because AI
Yes.
is taking so many jobs.
Yes.
Our economy needs as many jobs as possible that robots can't take away.
Right.
And I honestly can't see a robot doing what I've just seen Steve do.
Right.
So
Yeah,
some of the Las Vegas impersonators make over $100,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to hurt the economy when I'm not sure if guys like Steve can do anything else?
Yeah.
Do you say take away their jobs?
Yeah, you're taking away these Elvis impersonators' livings. You're
We're the
here,
backbone of the economy, baby.
right? All that money going in.
There's other jobs you can do.
You
could-
think he can do something else?
Yes, I think you can. Do
I
something
couldn't
else.
pass the drug test at this point.
Why not? Why not have an Elvis Presley restaurant
Yeah?
and then have all-
restaurant?
Yes, a restaurant.
A restaurant.
A restaurant. There we go.
With no impersonators, though?
No. Impersonators, but have.
Wait, that means you like impersonators.
Wait. I should say impersonators. I should say employees
Yes.
Oh.
who act like
Elvis employees?
Elvis employees.
Okay.
All right. And you say Elf employees?
Elvis employees?
Elf
The
employees.
elf police, baby.
Yes. In different eras, you have the 50s Elvis, you have your 60s Elvis, and you have your 70s Elvis, and then you have, your dead Elvis.
Wow.
And,
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
He's just laying there. And yeah. And so then you have different eras, and so that's more of a praise of the king. Instead of having, impersonating, saying, I am Elvis, because that's not right.
So that's the problem, is that he says he is it?
Yes, he says he is it, and people are not. And to impersonate, I think it just really hurts people because you're just getting a piece of the king. You are not actually the
So
king.
is this an acknowledgement issue? Is that what you're trying to point out?
Maybe. Could be. I don't know. I haven't had therapy about this, but now
Yeah,
it
and
sounds
clearly you
like
need
that.
it too after hitting your opponent.
Oh,
Yes, I really don't think I needed therapy on hitting him because I just think that was very important, and I had to make a point. And I think I don't know if he got the point or not, but my family will never do that again.
I got the oxy prescription. I'll tell you that right now, baby. I'll tell you, go ahead and hit me again. It's the best way to get. That is medicine, baby.
Well, what is it, Steve? Steve, at tribute concerts you put on, you claim to be Elvis when you're him. Now, impersonating is lying. You're not really Elvis, but you say you are.
Yeah.
That is a sin against
Lying.
That is a sin against God and breaks the fourth commandment. Thou shalt not bear false witness.
And Elvis was a Christian.
Right? So that means God is against impersonating Elvis. It's in the Bible.
There
that
it
he
is.
hates Elvis impersonators. So
All right, show over. Let's go home.
Why do you hate God?
I don't hate God, baby. I'm a devout Muslim. And Allah loves impersonators. If you read...
Hey, how did you pick Elvis when you're a Muslim?
Because, baby, it's friggin'... God damn it, that's the only CD we got over there down there in Turkmenistan, baby.
This is weird. You're a white guy.
I know, but I was born on a naval base. My father was in the military, and I was born over there in a naval base in Uzbekistan.
Why would you pick a Christian, a guy who does gospel and was raised that way?
Because he's America.
What? So,
Look at here, baby. There's a lot. I don't want to unpack it. Last time I did this, I cried in therapy, baby. But the point is, we only had one CD over there, and it was Elvis. And I also happened to get along. I got along with a Muslim kid, and he taught me the beauties of Allah.
Yeah.
So now I'm a Muslim Elvis impersonator, baby.
Oh, God.
And people may say that doing pills and swearing and having sex and putting out porn, that's haram, baby. But everyone worships in their own way, baby.
Okay.
And everyone has their own relationship with Allah.
Oh, God.
And the most important thing is that Elvis disrespected women, and that's the most important thing about Islam. So, but let me tell you something right now, baby.
Can you say Allahu Akbar?
Allahu Akbar, baby. Let me hit the bar after this, baby. I can't wait to get fucked up, baby.
Muslims
Yeah.
don't
Eid Mubarak, baby.
Wait.
Happy Ramadan.
But what? So,
Now, happy Nowruz, baby.
wait, are you a true fan of Elvis, out of curiosity?
I'm a huge fan, baby. I am Elvis, dude. Why do you think I talk like this all the time,
damn.
baby?
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I'll put it this way.
Oh.
Because usually impersonators capture their targets in their glory years. You have been known to do Elvis at every stage of his life, including putting on a fat suit for his later years when he was
Absolutely.
at his most bloated.
Yeah.
That's not flattering at all.
No, it's not, baby.
What's the benefit of his memory for being immortalized when he's a chubby drug addict? Why not just do skinny hot Elvis? Who wants to remember him being fat?
You know who does, baby? Those smiling crowds all out there in the sea of laughter. That's a good bit, baby. A fat suit. Have you ever tried it?
No.
I don't think you did.
Right?
You try it once, let me tell you, baby. I see why Tyler Perry's had a long, beautiful career, baby.
God,
I
jeez.
see why Mike Myers had a long, beautiful career, baby, and that's because of the beautiful fat suit. Ha!
Yeah. Oh, God. Just
I'm saying Hollywood's. Let's get our comedians out of the dresses and into the fat suit, baby, because we need to bring it back.
So wait, you're doing it for comedic reasons?
Absolutely.
Wait, you do fat Elvis just
Yeah.
for a comedy?
They love it, baby.
So then
mocking
that's
the
not
king.
flattering.
It's a
That's
laugh
mocking
riot.
the king.
No,
Yeah,
it's not, baby,
then
because
it's mocking.
it gives people joy. They walk away being like, I smiled remembering that fat Elvis. Much like Jesus, and I'm also Catholic too. I'm very different. He is sacrificing himself for our enjoyment and for our sins, baby. It's very complex, my relationship with Allah, God.
Jesus.
There's a little bit of Judaism in there too, let me be honest with you. I'll be honest, I'm every religion so I can get off. I said that so I could get off of work every holiday.
Okay, but don't you have your own hours?
Yes, I do, baby. But the government is fucking me in the ass with these taxes, baby. And I've got to justify all these days I was hungover, and I say they're all holy holidays, so I write them off.
Hey, Kit Kat, I don't get much of this guy anymore. What do you think?
Bro, First of all, I think
Percocet is kicking.
I think he switched me on there's no chance of me being an Eminem impersonator now. Like this guy is nuts. Like in fact, you can call me by my Christian name.
Yeah, okay.
No longer I'm going to go by Kit Kat because this guy, I'm pretty sure that's not a suit that he's wearing because the suit itself is sweating. And so,
oh God.
I'm very confused in this whole thing. I feel like I came in confused as a confused man, and I am leaving even more confused. I'm still willing to hear everything out, but I'm going to be honest.
The Buddha tells us that it's not about understanding; it's about gratitude for life.
I don't even remember Elvis doing this.
I just want everybody to know out there that's listening that all views on every religion he has spoke on are his alone, and so if there needs to be any retaliation, then it needs to be directed towards him, and you can find his RV out front.
Yes.
So, please.
I will be reincarnated as Elvis.
Okay. I'm gonna move over to DeMarcus. DeMarcus.
What?
Let's just face facts, man. Nobody wants to see originals. We live in a world of reboots and sequels. Original performers are just creating new ideas that are challenging us to think and adapt. People hate that. We want what feels familiar. Yeah. Why are you trying to make people do things originally? All the best stuff's been done. You can't beat what exists. So shouldn't all entertainment be imitated from here on out so people don't feel scared by new ideas? Why do you want people to feel scared?
Wow, you really twisted that. I think the more original, the better. You can find originality in true creation.
But that's scaring me. Well, I don't want it. I want all the old things done again.
Well, that's reincarnating, and you really can't do that.
Yeah?
I think you should enjoy the past. You should enjoy the original. If it means going back and getting recordings or going back and getting old movies, enjoy that. That's retro. That is a remembrance. That's which one say is like a praising.
But how do you feel that you're in the minority with this opinion? Most people want reboots. Most people want stuff rehashed, sequels.
Yeah, that's most people want that. And
Roadhouse.
And that makes me unique. I like being unique. I like going for the source. I like going for the original and basically preserving the original.
All right. Mm-hmm. Well, I always hear about Elvis impersonators, but I've never heard about any present of Elvis Fanclub impersonators. Do you think maybe you're actually just jealous? Wouldn't you like it if someone did an impression of you and carried on your memory?
I'll do it. Hey, I'm a fucking mean asshole, and I punch people when I hire them. I don't give people a fair shot when I sing Hound Dog.
That was pretty good. Hey, look
at me. I think I'm a big deal because a bunch of suburban moms voted me in a PTA meeting to be the head of a fan club.
Yeah.
Hey, look at me. I'm a big man. Yeah. Oh, look at me, baby.
Yeah.
How's that? Well, how good impression of you?
I'd hire that. That seemed on the. Even the Eminem guy's nodding.
Hey, it's on the money.
Yeah,
it's on the money.
I'm on the money. A bright like city gonna set my soul, gonna set my soul. A whole lot of money ready to burn.
That was insulting.
It's the sincerest form of flattery, baby.
That was very insulting.
Weren't you flattered?
Not at all.
You have to admit that you do sound like that.
Yeah. All right. So, do you have an answer to that one, DeMarcus?
No, I do not sound like that. It was just a.
I don't sound like that.
All right.
I don't sound like that at all.
Okay.
I think I'm so smart because I have a real job and my kid goes to college.
Wow. Way to go.
That's offensive. That's very offensive. It's very offensive.
I'm offended. Right. I got some Joe Rogan episodes to show you, baby. Cancel culture is over. Skying Fest Vegas.
I'm getting uncomfortable.
Okay.
Our Shafir intelligence.
We're gonna move on. I guess because I think by DeMarcus's reaction, he wouldn't be a fan of an impersonator of himself.
No, I would not.
So DeMarcus Cousins, baby.
Yes, Steve. What do you think about people who do bad Elvis impressions? Like, if they do it poorly, then a young person who isn't familiar might be turned off permanently. Can you at least, see your opponent's side on that? maybe you should have like some sort of Elvis license to be an Elvis impersonator? Because anyone could do it.
Look, man, there's nothing worse than a guy doing a mediocre voice for a very long, extended period of time, baby. Especially when they don't really have a good grasp on the character before they walk in the room. Now that is the most annoying fucking thing I've ever heard.
Okay.
So I don't do that, baby. I don't mess around with those people, those scum of the earth, baby.
That's scum of the earth. Okay. So do you think then Elvis license makes sense? There should be Elvis license?
Absolutely, baby. You gotta go. I say if you want a license to drive, you gotta have a license to dance.
Okay. Now,
You gotta have a license to thrust.
you want
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, right?
now I want to. I actually
No,
want to.
that's not Elvis. That's the Happy Days theme song, right? Monday, Sunday, happy days. Tuesday,
Wait.
happy days.
Wait, now I want to touch on this because DeMarcus is not the only one who has resorted to violence. Steve, you once started a fight with an Elvis imitator that you accused of imitating your Elvis imitation.
Oh, boy.
What?
Yeah, you were arrested.
What?
He was actually arrested shortly after buzzing his sideburns off.
Oh.
Aha!
Yeah, honestly. Steve, what nerve do you have, and how can you even tell who's imitating an imitation?
What nerve?
This fucking little twink comes over to Vegas. He says his name is Austin Butler. I'm like, Austin? I don't know that. I've been in Austin, Texas. I never know Austin Butler, baby.
Wow.
There was like a bunch of cameras everywhere. I was like, who does this guy think he is?
Yeah, okay. So you
And he was like, everybody attacked him, baby. I punched him around the mouth. There was some guy named Balls Lerman. I was like, that doesn't sound like a name, baby. I punched him too.
So,
And then, and I said, this is all a big disgrace to the name of Elvis, baby.
wow. And you think that Oz Butler stole from you?
Yeah, baby.
for-
Absolutely.
Really? He imitated your Elvis?
I think so. I don't know
How
where.
do you know that?
Because he saw me do it.
Really? And that's it?
Everybody knows when it comes to Elvis, number one is Steve Harvey, baby.
Really?
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's make a deal.
Okay, so
Family
The
Feud.
price is right. Family Feud, baby.
so he just saw you.
Show me Family Feud.
Okay, so he just saw you, and that was
Absolutely,
enough to
baby.
convince you?
Yeah, absolutely, baby.
Okay.
He saw me. I made eye contact, baby. I know an imitator when I see it. It takes one to know, and that's what I always say. I walked over to him. I said, I know you are, but what am I? Suck him in the mouth. Wow.
Okay. Now,
Black belt, baby. Taekwondo.
no offense.
I said, try me.
Okay.
Try me. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Okay. You know what? I think I've asked plenty of questions.
I think you can ask a few more, baby. I think there's more of this onion to peel, baby.
I have a few more, but I'm like, I think a judge is starting to get clearly uncomfortable.
Oh, it's neck and neck, baby.
DeMarcus, my producer.
It's neck and neck, baby.
I might have to get down to the.
He's removed his pants.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. Now, Kit Kat. First off, what do you think of this?
You can call me Gerald now.
Yeah, Gerald. Okay. Yes.
Hey,
Gerald.
Hey, Arnold. Doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Gerald, what do you think of this debate so far?
I'm going to
So
be honest.
far.
It makes me want to apologize to both my wife and my mother. I think I didn't realize what I had,
Okay.
and this has showed me like, boy, that really.
Do you have
changes
any
things.
clarifying questions for either debate?
I'm an open book, baby.
Well, it's tough for me in this respect because I'm going to be honest. I'm frightened by Steve.
Yes.
There's a lot going on, and possibly even demon possession. So, but I want to give it a fair shot, you know, because just it wasn't that long ago in my life that I thought I was going to be an Eminem, right? And so, I see it too. I get it, and
Dear
so,
God.
Steve, are you ever yourself?
What are you talking about? I'm myself right now, baby. You'll see who I am. I am Steve Harvey, the king. And the king has left the building.
Okay. Well, that wasn't an answer.
Oh,
But,
sorry. Whoa, sorry.
Are you ever like yourself? Is what he's asking.
Yeah,
You're
well, now,
comfortable.
like when I have to go to the doctor or something, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's. So I guess for real shit.
Yeah, you know, if I'm talking to a police
Penicillin,
officer.
Yeah,
those type
yeah.
of
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
You change it quick.
Might be, baby.
Okay.
If I'm facing down 5 years of community service, you better believe Steve talks in his normal voice.
What's your normal voice, Steve?
It's kind of, it's kind of talks like that. I'm from the Bronx.
Oh, okay.
I'll be honest.
Dear
Bronx, huh?
God.
Wow.
Actually,
That's the part's unknown.
Wait a sec. Yeah, wait a
Parts
sec.
unknown.
Wait a sec, though. You just heard his real voice. Wasn't that awful? I sort of prefer hearing the Elvis voice than that voice.
Yeah, well,
Bronx accents suck.
in my past,
does, buddy.
I really did believe that you could embody someone else and take on their spirit, and so that at least, when you start out in such a rough place,
Yeah.
and you have, I think you would say the word is riddled with moles. I get it. There's probably a lot of things that were going on early in his life with this. And so I get it. I get where you are, and I get what type of treatment you need. And so for DeMarcus,
Yes.
really, the only thing I do get originality, but what do you think gives you the right to be able to determine someone else's creative outlet?
There are other outlets that you can take, but when you cross the line with the king, who once again has changed the polarity of rock and roll, someone who has taken the initiative to perform in arenas, to wear leather pants, and be proud of that. A man who was born blonde and puts shoe polish in his hair to keep that character of that dark hair, dark leather. Also, to be so proud to wear a cape when you're over 300 pounds. I think that is just a blessing. I think that's something that not all of us can do. I don't think any of us can do. And for that, I praise that person for doing such a thing. Yeah. Not many of us can do that. In fact, I don't think anyone else could do that. And so for that reason, I am the president of the EPFC. And hope I answer your question.
Well, I think that you avoided the question.
Yeah,
I think you said that because you said there's many different creative outlets. You're saying you're still determining his creative outlet. I mean, a man that has a neck goiter like this man here.
Yes.
There's very few outlets that he's going to be able to be himself. I mean, he's repulsive.
Right.
And so on many levels.
If my creative outlet is stabbing people, would you say that is okay to do such a thing? No, you would say.
Well, it depends
wrong.
on whether they consent to this.
To
and
the
I feel
stabbing?
like, yes.
Not many people. There's not a long line to be stabbed.
But I mean, that's a illegal activity as opposed to what is illegal, even though you say it should be actually death penalty.
Well, illegal, once again, is arbitrary.
Yeah, is it?
Subjective.
Okay.
It's subjective, baby.
Subjective.
The law is open to interpretation.
Thank you. And so if you're saying something, something that you feel should be legal, like I feel impersonators are or should be illegal, and I have those reasons. And for those reasons I said previously, no, they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be out in the public doing those things because it's more damaging to the king himself, the originator.
So what do you think happens? Because I mean, we already have tons of impersonators. What damage has it done to Elvis? What do you think has been the impact?
Because they become mockeries of the king. They become a cartoon of the king.
Yes.
And so those who are not familiar with the king, they would see.
But Elvis based himself off a comic book character, right? He wanted his whole appearance to be off of a comic book.
But he made it real.
Okay.
He made it real. And now these people are trying to mock the realness of his hard work.
Yeah.
As of this persona or image.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
I've done my research on this character and on this man.
I hope so. You're his biggest fan.
I am his biggest fan.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
What did you think about that, Kit Kat? I'm sorry, Jared.
Gerald.
Sorry.
Yes.
Gerald.
Gerald from Subway.
Yeah, it's still like I understand. This is DeMarcus. He is passionate about the thing he loves, and he's very protective of that. And I do understand that point of view. You're protective. You sometimes that protectiveness can bleed into suppression.
Yeah.
But again, like, does your heart not open up to a man who has what I can only describe as a hoof? And knowing that there is no way that this man can make money other ways, and it's really even indeterminate whether he's making money as this.
Yeah.
And so, don't you think that there is a place for a man to connect on whatever level he is connecting to the king? Maybe that's his way of connecting to something you hold so dear.
No.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's fair.
I have to admit,
That's fair. I'm not gonna lie. That is fair.
Yeah, right.
It's tough but fair, baby.
All right, that's he's not moving on that one when it comes down to the fact that it's a disgrace to Elvis, apparently.
It really is.
Yeah,
really
but
is. It's
so
blasphemous.
absolutely,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I mean, I don't hate it. I thought he does a pretty good one. He seems to have at least a knack for it. What about just the enjoyment of people? If people enjoy it, can we at least look at that and maybe think the idea that people get happiness from what he does in his porn?
There are cults.
Yes, okay. Elvis impersonator cults?
Yes.
Just like, wow.
And once again, he has his own cult. He
Yeah.
has his own following, but it's not true.
Okay.
It's not true.
He might start an insurrection if this continues.
That's
January 7th, baby.
Right there in Graceland. Just going
Yeah,
on
we're
down
gonna
there.
storm Graceland.
Okay, yeah. So, all right, Kit
Stop
Kat,
the stale, baby.
was that clarifying for you?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
It's still Gerald, by the way.
Gerald,
We're
sorry.
done with Kit Kat after this. But,
Well, then let's get to
Kit Kat, patty whack, give the hound dog a bone.
Wait, let's get to closing statements then. All right, this time though, we're gonna start with Steve. Steve, what's your closing final statement you want to impart to Gerald, who I think he's given up on why imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Gerald, I fucking need this, baby. I'm not gonna lie, I'm desperate. Elvis is desperate.
To win this debate,
Absolutely. I need
there's
to win.
no
I
prize
need to,
cash
I need
for
to win.
winning.
Oh, there's not?
No.
I was promised cash.
No.
Well, then,
We're promised.
can I plug my dates then?
No.
I'll be doing the Rainforest Cafe on the Strip.
Okay.
Then the Panda Express the following night. I'll be right outside
right.
collecting money.
All right.
And I'm marrying 2 Ethiopian children.
Okay.
After that.
I don't know why I promoted that. But what is your closing statement on why imitation is the sincerest form of flattery?
Well, because, baby, I look at the king and I say, I can't help falling in love with you. The king has left the building. If I could dream, there is a mountain.
By the way, singing isn't an answer. It still isn't an answer like it wasn't earlier in the podcast.
Here's my closing statement.
Okay.
Singing is the answer, baby. And the question is your soul. Elvis out of here. Mic drop. Peace.
I have to admit, Gerald looks a little swayed. So let's see if DeMarcus can maybe bring it back on his side. DeMarcus, what is your final statement, your closing statement on why imitation is not the sincerest form of flattery?
I just want to say one word. Stop.
The stale, I'll agree, baby.
When we imitate, like I said before, when we imitate, it's just the piece of the real, and sometimes people will look at that and say that is the whole.
Yeah.
That's not the whole. That's just the piece. And so I say, just stop and just enjoy the original.
And
that's all I have
take
to
in the
say.
whole.
And take in the whole.
Nice.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
No diddy.
Well, there we are. Freaking Gerald looks. I mean, Gerald just still looks confused. Gerald, where are you at in this so far?
Gerald's gonna make.
It's now your time. We gotta start. We gotta wrap this up and start figuring out. Is imitation the sincerest form of flattery? I brought two.
I just want to say that Gerald is going to make the right decision, and Gerald, I thank you.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
Gerald. This is. This has been, I brought probably the two best representatives ever for this debate.
Thank you.
And, one thing I will say is people who like Elvis are violent, so good luck to you coming up with the winner, because one of them might hurt you. So tell us, what are your thoughts, and then let's hear who won.
Okay, well, we'll start with Steve here, our Elvis impersonator, who clearly is probably one of the most repugnant disturbing individuals that I have ever encountered, so much that it can cause me to lose my dreams. That he has what I can only describe as the most most extreme case of gingivitis I've ever seen. A fungal infection that I thought only animals could get.
I'll put the fun in fungal, baby.
And just I don't even know how he's dancing with that. Just the worst severe case of scoliosis that probably any human being has had.
I've broken my
and
back.
Survived. And all of that just it makes you want to leave a room and never enter any other room, just to be gone. And so I'm coming from that point of view with this man.
Out of curiosity, do you hate Elvis more because of meeting Steve?
I somehow feel like I got to know Elvis in a way that I never knew him before, and decided that Elvis should be in prison. And so so that is where I'm coming at with Steve.
Okay.
So all of that being said, I mean, clearly there's some people that the firing squad should still be around for, I think. So with all of that being said,
and that's just on his personality,
right?
That had nothing to do even with this debate.
Just absolutely top to bottom.
Okay.
Just top to bottom. So
I don't know how you win this, Steve.
I think I'm going to come from behind and surprise a lot of people, baby. I feel it.
Said that to Priscilla.
I just put $5,000 down to my bookie that I'm going to win this debate. So it's going to be everything's coming up, Steve, baby.
I mean,
show me Elvis wins.
It's a tough one. I mean, I didn't even know like a tongue could get glaucoma.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's happening with this man. And so, but all of that being said, DeMarcus, he called the police on him. He's a narc. I can't vote for narcs. I mean, come on. It's gonna be our winner, Steve.
Oh, the king wins again, baby.
What? Wow.
Baby, we're going to be rich, but put it all double or nothing.
There we go. Unreal. What? I mean, that might, even though that was crazy too, that might be the sanest thing that happened
Put
in this
the money on
podcast.
the Washington Wizards. I got a hunch, baby.
Okay, so there you go. He didn't really even answer the question. Is imitation the sincerest form of flattery? But he has decided anyways that it is. Congratulations, Steve.
Yeah, baby.
You did win cash.
I like a recount.
Jordan Poole parlay. Come on. I'm good for it.
Here it is.
We're all about freedom.
Yeah,
so
it's
sincerity. Who cares? You're free to do what you want.
That goes to show. DeMarcus, don't be a narc. I think that ended up being the message of everything. You could have had this if you weren't such a narc. But you know what? You did come out, and it was great to hear your argument. Sorry it came out short.
I spoke my truth.
Yeah, and what can I say, Gerald? I got to know you fakely. I've now known you really. It's been emotion with you as well, emotional roller coaster with you as well. But thank you coming in for judging. And to all my listeners, follow us on Instagram, Patreon, and YouTube. All right, have a good night.
Bye-bye.